Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph, I'm here with Drako, and today I'm going to try to beat Drako in Seven Wonders Architects, game from Reapers Production and designed by Anton Bausa. And this is going to be fun. I am going to show you how the game plays while we play it. So let's get started with the playthrough. So, as you can see out here, we each have a wonder. So Drako has his wonder over here, and this game comes with these really lovely holders, these insert trays for each player, so you can have your pieces and your cards and everything. Drako is going to build the Babylon over here, and he has different steps where he has a special ability that triggers when he builds 2 of his 5 pieces in there. I have Alexandria, the tower here, lighthouse, and I also have a special ability, and you will see how it works as we keep building here. So right now it's only scaffolding. We have the plans to build this. And we have 1 deck each, so this is my deck, this is Drako's deck, but they are placed in between us, and we have a general deck, so we have 3 different decks that we can take a card from on our turn. This game plays up to 7, and if you play like 3 players or so on, then you will have 1 in between me and the player to my left, and then the player to my right will have their deck in between me and them. So that way, no matter where you're sitting around the table, you always have access to 1 deck to your left, 1 deck to your right, and everyone has access to the main deck. But in the main deck, we don't know what's in there, so we can just draw the top card randomly. However, these 2, we do see them right out there, so we know what we're grabbing. We are trying to build the wonders, and to do so, each piece here, you have to build from the bottom up. Each piece has a cost. So this one will give me 4 points when it's built and I flip it over. And I have to pay 2 different resources in order to build it. And sort of same thing for Drako here at the start of his. The game will end when one of us has built our whole wonder. So, fairly quick and easy game to play, and it's easy to get into, but there's also interesting strategy choices as we go. So let's get started. Drako will be starting, he is the youngest player. So Drako, he can choose between the gold, which is a wild card, and it's like any resource, or the military card with the little horn on there. If he would choose this one, he will get 1 military strength temporarily. But he will also trigger the war coming closer here with the horn blowing there. So Drako, what do you want to take? I think he wants this one here. He wants the gold. So he will take that. And this should actually be the other way around, just realized. These should be facing up, but we shouldn't see what the next card is, of course. If you have taken a card, you can't regret it, because then you have revealed what's under it. So Drako takes the gold, just places it in his tableau here. And then it's my turn. Very quick turns, which I do enjoy in this game. I could grab some wood. I could grab a random one or go for the military. I'm going to go for the military. Let's see if that can, be good for me. So let's do that. The horn will indicate that we have 1 step closer to war, depending on the number of players. You have a number of these peace or war tokens. And I also have 1 military strength for the war. So in this case, I would beat Drako if we got all the 3 horn tiles flipped and the war begins. Now it's Drako's turn again. And he could take the wood, he could take the gold. I think he's just going to take the gold. And again, the gold is wild card, so this is like having 2 different, and that means he can't save these, he has to use them if he can, which he can here. And he's going to flip this, and he has built the basis of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. So these just go to a discard pile. Okay, nice job Drako, my turn. I could grab this one, which is just 3 points. The blue cards are just endgame points, really. But I think I'd rather take this wood here. I start building soon. Drako's turn. Now he needs 2 of the same. So he probably will take the gold. And then it's my turn. Only victory point. I'm going to go random then from the top here, see what I get. Oh, that's not good. Now I have 2 pieces of wood. But I need 2 different for this. I can't build anyway. Interesting. Okay, Drako's turn. I think he's going to go random. And he got a piece of stone, which is fine because, again, this is wild. So this counts as 2 of the same, which means he can build his next step. Drako's really pulling ahead here. And then when he builds this one, it doesn't give him any points, but it gives him that plus symbol. And then we have to look at his thing here, and it says he can pick one of the progress markers out here, or he can pick one of those 3 or the top one random and just claim it. These all have special effects during gameplay. So this one is pretty good. That means that you can skip the same or different resource requirement, which is pretty strong. This one means whenever Drako takes some clay or some wood from now on, he would get to draw another card. And this one is just 4 points if you have this one, 12 if you have both of these. There's another one in the stack there. There's other ways to grab these as well. If you start building science cards, you probably will see that as we go. I think Drako wants this one. He's really pulling ahead here. He's going to take this one here. And now he's going to especially look for clay or wood from now on. And we reveal a new one, which is 1 point per military win marker. We do get some military victory points if we win the war. So that was Drako's turn. And he built again, and I need to build something, and there's only victory points out here. I'm gonna go random. And what is going on here? I got a third number. Oh, that's terrible. But it does mean that I could build multiple steps here later on, I guess. Okay, Drako's turn. I think he is gonna take some. He's gonna take some victory points. 3 points, not bad. And then I can take the gold, which I think I should. So I'll take this one. And now, first, these two will be two different. So I will build this piece. And then I have two of the same right away. So I will also build this one. And now I get to trigger my special thing. And my special thing says that, well, it's in Swedish here, but it says that I take the top card from any deck and put it in front of me. So I can just take a card. And I think I will go for this science card. So this is one of the science symbols. So this gets me one of those tablets. If I get two of the same or three different, I will get to take one of the progress markers. And look at that, we revealed another war. This would trigger the war. So now Drako has an interesting choice, because if he doesn't take this one, if he takes that, there's two horns on it, that will trigger the war. He will have 1 military strength, I will have 1, so it's a tie. If he doesn't take it, I will take it, probably. And then I will beat him 2-0. And in the 2-player game, this is different if you're playing multiple people, but if you're in a 2-player game, the only change between a 2-player game and 3-7 is that if you win a war against your opponent in a 2-player game, if you have double the strength that they have, you get 2 of these victory point markers, which is 6 points. So Drako can't let me have that. He has to take this one here. And that means that we have 2 horns, which means these two will flip, the war will be triggered, but we have a tie. Now we will both have to give up our military cards because they have horns on them. There are military cards that doesn't have horns on them, and those are you get to keep for the full game. So those are better in that sense. And now we go back to peaceful times, and it's back to my turn, and I think I will take the gold. I feel like I caught up a little bit to Drako there. Oh, that was terrible, because now Drako can take the clay. Because he has his progress marker, whenever he takes clay or wood, he gets to take another card. So he's going to take the clay. And now he gets to take another card right away. This is triggered once per turn. And now he needs 3 different. So he doesn't mind taking some stone, because that's his second different one. Alright. My turn. There's another science card out there. I'm going to take that one. I have 2 different now. I get the third. Or double up on any of these, I will get to take a progress marker. Drako's turn. Oh, Drako, you can get the cat. Drako really loves the cat. So he's going to take this one. It's only 2 points, but he gets to take this cat token. That means from now on, as long as he has the cat, on his turn he can take from this deck, from that deck, or he can peek at the top card from here and then decide what to take. So that's very strong to have that information. However, it's my turn. And there's another cat out there. So I could take it from Drako. Whoever took the cat the latest will have it. Or I can take 3 points, or I can take a random. I'm gonna gamble. I don't want to. Drako, you can have the cat. He really liked the cat. I'm gonna take a random one, and that's some clay. So I have 2 different basically, and I need 3 for my next step. Okay, so on Drako's turn, he gets to peek now at the top card. You can look at that, Drako. And he is going to take it, because that's his third. That's some papyrus, so that's his third different, which means now he can build this piece. So he's getting closer to the end there. Okay. My turn, and I don't really want these point cards. I'm gonna go random. And I got some stone. So I have 3 different as well. So we are neck to neck so far there. I'll trade those in. And it's Drako's turn again. Again, he can peek at the top one. So let's see if he wants that. And now he has 2 different. He can choose here. Does he want to build this one first? There's 3 of the same or 4 different for that one. No, Drako's going to take 3 points. He has a bunch of points over there, which could be really strong for him. And then another point card. I need to keep up, so I'm going to take 3 points as well. Drako's turn, he could take some glass. I think he will do that. We do need a bunch of resources here for the last pieces of the wonders. And here's military. I'm going to take this one. And that will start the war a little bit. 1 horn. Oh, it's a technology card, science card. I need that one, but it's Drako's turn. He's gonna take it, so I don't get it. But, as often happens in this game, you reveal something that your opponent wants. So now it's my turn, and I will take this one. And now I have 2 of the same, so I will trade those in to get one of the progress markers. What do I want then? I think I want this one, so I don't need to worry about the same or different, whatever. Now I can just get 3 resources and then 4 resources, and yeah, that's nice. New one here. Oh, so this is points. If 4 points, if you have if you haven't built your whole wonder. 6 if you have built your whole wonder by the end of the game. That could be really good. Okay, Drako's turn. He's looking for clay and wood, but he hasn't seen any for a while. He can still peek. Oh, he knows what it is. Hey, he's gonna take this one, and that's some stone. So he builds up some resources. My turn. I'll take some military. So this doesn't trigger any of the horn, so the war doesn't get closer, but this one will stay with me even after the war, so that is really strong. So I have 2. I'm hoping to get a war going before the end of the game, so I can get, have double the strength of Drako, get 6 points to sort of balance out all his points here. So Drako can peek again, and he is going to take that one because that's the second of that cogwheel. So now he can get one of the progress markers. And I think Drako is gonna go, I don't think he's that happy. He's gonna go random from the top here. Okay, so when he takes a green card, he gets to take another card. So now he has multiple choices there, ways to get multiple cards. And these could trigger each other because you can use each one of these once per round or turn. And it's my turn, and I'm gonna go gold. No, I'm gonna go random. I hope to get some more military. Oh, that's 2 points, and I get the cat. Interesting. So now Drako can't peek anymore. Does he want to take the cat back? No, he's just gonna go for gold. He's happy with that. Because that means, well, he doesn't have it yet, but he's getting closer to these 2. And then my turn. Now I get to peek here. And I think, will I take? Yeah, I think I'll take that. So I got some gold, which is not bad. And then Drako's turn. Okay, he's gonna take this one because that means he takes the glass. That means that he now has 2 glass and a gold, which could count as a glass. So he has 3 of the same. So he can build this piece, and that gets him another progress token because that's his special ability there with the little green plus thing. And I think again he's gonna go random. He's gambling. Oh, we got 2 military strength. Wow. So now Drako wants the war. Well, it's a tie right now, but it's my turn and I can still do this. I can take this military card. That will trigger the war because there's 2 horns on it. I have 3 strength to Drako's 2. So I will win. I don't have double his strength though, so I only get 1 3-point marker, but it's still good. And then I will lose these 2. So now Drako has the upper hand on the military, but I don't think there's going to be another war. I don't know. We'll see. Drako's turn. He needs 4 difference. He doesn't want the stone. On the other hand, no, he's going to go random from the top. And he found 2 points and the cat, so Drako's happy for that. He has the cat again. My turn. I need to work on resources. I need to get this built soon. I'll take that. It's Drako's turn, and he can peek, so he's going to do that. You want to have that Drako? He doesn't care about that. He's gonna just go for some papyrus. And that's always interesting, like you can always guess what your opponent saw when they peeked, right? So my turn. Should I take some military so I have the same strength? I think so. Then I have 2 to 2. So if we get another war, I won't lose to Drako. It's gonna be a tie. And these are upside down. And then it's Draco's turn again. I think he is gonna take this one actually. So this is a green, this is a technology card. It doesn't do much for him right now. But he has this one. So that triggers that he gets to draw another card. So he's gonna draw the next one, and that's 3. Wow, Drako has a lot of points. Just stacked up all those blue cards. In my turn, I am gonna go random. And that is okay, so we are getting closer to a war. And now I have 3 strength to his 2. Draco's turn, he is going to peek, of course. So, and I don't think he cares about that. So he's gonna go for a 2-pointer. He has the cat already, but... And then that one shows up. I don't want Drako to take a green because of his special thing, so I'm gonna take this. But then another is revealed. So Draco's gonna take the wheel, like that, and that gets him another card right away. And I think he's gonna take this glass. Okay. Alright, so then my turn, and okay, I'm gonna take the clay because I don't want Drako to take the clay because of his special thing. So I'll take this one. Can they stop the upside down? And this will be 3. No, it's not 3 of the same. I need 3 of the same. No, I don't need to care about that. I have this thing. So it's 3 resources. That means this will go. And then I can take the top card of any deck. I just need 4 resources now, really. So I'm going to take this wood. And let's see, Drako needs 4 different though. So he needs 1 more that's different. And he's going to peek. Let's see, okay, yeah, it's still the same. He forgot about that. So I think he will just take this one here. 2 more points. The cat. He already has the cat. And then it is my turn. I'm going to take this one. Because that means I have 2. I will trade those in. And I think I'll trade them for this thing. So that's 4 points at least. New one comes up. And this one, if you take glass or papyrus, you get to take another card. He's going to take this one here. First of all, he gets to trading these 2 for a progress token. He's going to go random. And, ooh, is that? Oh, I think it is. I have to check this. I think it is that the gold card counts as 2. Is that the thing? Yeah, one of his yellow cards are worth 2 coins instead of 1. Wow. You know what? That actually means that he can... Yeah, he just need... Okay, he's getting close now to the end. He also took a green card, which means he gets to take another one. And look at this. Drako can take the wood, which means he has 4 different. So he will do this. And that will be the end of the game. Drako has built his hanging gardens, and I was too slow, and I think Drako really has it here on the points. Let's check out the points real quick here. So Drako, he has... Well, none of these will give him points at the end, though. But he has 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, 17, 20, 25, 37, and the cat actually is worth 2 points as well, whoever has it at the end. So what did I say? 37, 39 for Drako. So 39 for Drako, while I only have 5, 9, 12, 18, 23, 26, 30. Okay, so Drako wins 39 to my 30. And I never got to finish my lighthouse. Good job, Drako. Well played. And that is 7 Wonders Architect. It's, as you can see, quick and easy, especially on 2. But I like that it plays all the way up to 7. So it's a good game to pull out with friends and family, and especially people that haven't played that many board games. It's easier to just get into this. So you have 3 choices. You know, you want this one, that one, or you want the random one. And then you get these fun special abilities. You can have different wonders. That way, the game will be feeling, varied as you keep playing as well. Alright, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If you did, subscribe to the channel and press the thumbs up, like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.